Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hi, I am Exie and welcome to Life with Exie, where we share about the realities of womanhood, faith, motherhood, and life in general. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, make sure to stick around for more by liking, sharing, and subscribing. So today's video is gonna be a day in the life, but more of like just an afternoon in the life of a mother with a newborn. My son is not really a newborn anymore. He's almost 4 months old, but I still like to think about him as a newborn because he's still so tiny and squishy. So let's get into the video. Okay, this video is mostly going to be late morning to early afternoon, just because sometimes it gets very chaotic and I wasn't able to do the whole day. But if you guys really like this video, then I can do more videos like this. I could do a whole day in the life, or just mornings, or just evening. So you let me know in the comments if you like this video and if you enjoy videos like this. So what I do when my husband is at work is I try to clean as much as I can. I just go with the flow. I don't try to make sure everything is spotless. I just do what I can. So right now I'm carrying the baby in the carrier and cleaning very slowly, trying to not wake him up. Sometimes when I wash the dishes like this, it wakes him up, so I have to be very slow with it and just take my time and not rush it. My baby loves his carrier. He's been using it since he was, I think, about 2 months to now. This video is not sponsored, so I'm just telling you what I use. It's the Maybe carrier and I really like it. It's a really good carrier. It's easy to wear when nobody is around to help you. When he sleeps in that carrier, sometimes he sleeps in it for hours, especially if I'm not moving. If I'm not walking around, I'm just seated somewhere. He really enjoys this carrier. Just trying to clean the kitchen, trying to put the dishes away as much as I can. Again, I'm not pressuring myself to leave the kitchen spotless. That's not the goal here. In my normal everyday life, I just try to make sure the kitchen is livable. Here he's waking up. I'm bouncing to kind of put him back to sleep. Like I said, when I'm moving around and doing things, it tends to wake him up, or the noises of dishes wakes him up, and I try to be as slow as I can. Gets his contact nap. He gets to be skin to skin to me, and babies love that, and mom, it's also good for mommies as well. And he's sleeping and we know he's safe. When they're against you, they take very long naps because they're snuggled. They know your smell. They can feel your heartbeat and all of that, and it's really good for them because obviously they feel very safe. When I put him on the bed and leave him by himself to nap, it usually goes for like 30 minutes. He'll nap for 30 minutes and then he usually wakes up once he realizes that I'm not next to him. When he's in the carrier against me, he just naps for about an hour, sometimes an hour and a half. He does really good in the carrier. But I know the bigger they get heavier, and it can be painful on your back. It can hurt. So just do as much as you can. If it's painful, don't be too hard on yourself. Just put him down on the bed. Sometimes I just lay next to him on the bed as well, and I could be watching videos while he's napping against me. So don't judge me here, but that big measuring cup on the counter, that's where I put my tea. I have a Stanley cup that's about 30 ounces big, I think. And I use that to stay hydrated, basically. I use that to put my tea in it, or my water, or my coconut water for electrolytes. But As you can see here, I also do a lot of tea. I drink a lot of tea. So this is something I learned from like my culture. I grew up in Congo, and that's what women do in Congo. They basically drink a lot of tea, big cups of tea throughout the day to stay hydrated. And that's what I do now. So I just drink a lot of tea and water and coconut water for electrolytes. So here I'm just wiping the counter. I don't know about you guys, but when the counter is dirty and the stove is dirty, it just makes the kitchen looks dirty, no matter how put together it is, no matter if you put the dishes and you put everything where they're supposed to be. If the kitchen counter is dirty and the stove is dirty, the kitchen just looks a mess. So I always try to wipe it, and it helps a lot. So this is mostly my routine when my husband is at work. When he's home, it's a different routine, because usually he would be with the baby while I make my tea, or while I make breakfast, or he will make breakfast and I will be with the baby. We can just take turns. One thing I've learned with having a baby at home is you're not supposed to do it all. Like, you can't do it all. It's just impossible. With being a stay-at-home mom, I really wanted to be the one that cooks and cleans and does everything and makes sure everything is, like, the house is clean and perfect. But when you have a newborn, trust me, it is hard. It's very, very hard. I don't want to say impossible, because maybe some women can do it. I've tried. I really can't. And then all the women in my life that have had babies have told me the same thing. It's really hard to keep your house clean and do it all when you're pregnant or when you have a baby. So learn to be gentle with yourself. Give yourself some grace. And even if you're a stay-at-home mom and you're expected to be the one that keeps the house clean, just know you're not supposed to do it all. That's why women have a village. That's why you're supposed to have a village. You're supposed to have people help you. And I am very grateful, because I do have my little village. I have family that comes and helps me all the time. I hang out with family, and they take my baby. They hang out with him and keep him busy while I rest, or I take care of other things. Or sometimes they help me clean up. So I'm very grateful for that. But yeah, like I said, just know you're not supposed to do it all. Even if you're a stay-at-home mom, when you have a baby, things change. Give yourself some grace, and make sure you're loving on your baby as much as you can and taking care of the baby. The baby is always the priority. The dirty house is gonna get cleaned someday, you know. People will come and help you clean, and even if you don't have a lot of help, your husband can help you clean up the house, pick up things, tidy up the house, make food. You know, it's teamwork at this point. You cannot do it all by yourself. It's just, in my opinion, it's impossible. I always take time to hang out with my baby and rock him during the day and just snuggle with him. It's very good for the baby, and it's good for the mommy as well. I love doing that. I love having him on me. And honestly, I've noticed it's gotten a little easier. In the beginning, it was very hard to just have him on me all the time. But now I've gotten used to it, and he doesn't cry as much anymore. So that's been very helpful. We just hang out and play and do tummy time and dance and do activities. and it's really good. It's good for my mental health. It's good for the baby as well. Sometimes I will leave him by himself to do some independent play, but he doesn't really stay by himself for a very long time because he starts getting fussy. He likes having people around him. He is just now starting to do independent play, and it's been interesting. But yeah, he loves his high contrast images. He loves anything that makes noise. So I would leave him like that for a little while, and I would prep his bath or prep his clothes. And when I'm ready to get him, I will just pick him up and bathe him. My husband usually comes home for lunch, which is very helpful because that usually allows me to get food ready for myself or get food ready for the both of us, or sometimes he will get food ready for the both of us, and we get to eat lunch together and play with baby for a little bit. So that's always helpful. So here I'm kind of just putting my chicken sandwich together quickly so I can run back to baby. As a new mom, multitasking becomes a superpower. Like here I am eating and playing with him at the same time. And sometimes babies just want you to be there. They don't even necessarily want you to play with them. They just want your presence. So I'm just handing him toys that keep him busy while I'm eating. And yeah, and my tea is still there. I try to drink about 2 of these cups, but I usually just end up drinking about 1.5. I obviously also drink water in between, and sometimes some coconut water in between as well. But yeah, you have to be very hydrated, especially when you're breastfeeding. If you guys want to hear about my breastfeeding journey, I would love to share. In the beginning, it was definitely a struggle, but it's so much better now. So if you're a new mom trying to breastfeed and it's hard, just hang in there. It gets better, I promise. It really does. This is very realistic. I haven't changed anything at all. This is what I do most of my days. Sometimes, obviously, it depends. Sometimes I have laundry to fold, so I will carry him and fold laundry at the same time. Sometimes it just depends. But yeah, typically this is a normal day with my baby. And because it is winter right now, it's very cold outside. I don't really go outside as much, but I'm really looking forward to spring because it's gonna be warmer and I can go on walks with him. So that would be a little change in the routine. And I also want to eventually start working out, start stretching. So I'll have to figure out a schedule for that as well. Just enjoy motherhood. Just give yourself a lot of grace because you deserve it. You just pushed the baby out, a whole human being out of your body. So it's not an easy task. Enjoy it. Enjoy your baby. One thing I've noticed is this period goes by very fast. I can't believe my baby is almost 4 months old. I still remember him as a tiny baby when he was only 1 month old, and now he's 4 and he's kicking, he's grabbing things, he's hitting things, and I look at him and I am grateful, and I'm also kind of sad because I missed the tiny baby, but I'm also looking forward to the future. So just know it goes by really fast. Enjoy every second of it. Snuggle your baby, hug your baby. If you spend the whole day without being productive because you are caring for your baby, just know you were being productive because you were giving your baby love, you were protecting him, you were making sure your baby was safe, you're building his attachment style, and all of that is very, very, very important. So don't forget that. So right now it's bath time, and he really likes water, so that makes it easy. But he's been kicking a lot more, so it's been very interesting to try to put clothes on him. I want to eventually make a video on my birth story, because I had a home birth, and I think a lot of people would want to hear about that. Just in case some of you are interested in that, I will make a video on that. And if you were considering a home birth, I just want to tell you, my home birth was it was wonderful. I didn't enjoy obviously the labor process and all of that, but I had a really good experience with the team I had. I was very grateful for them. I had a very long labor, but they made everything just go so smoothly, and I am so grateful for them. And my next pregnancy, I am also gonna just work with them, and I also want to do a home birth if everything goes as planned. But yeah, so if you're considering a home birth, I think the biggest thing is finding a good team, people that will help you, and people who are upfront and willing to help you go through your birth as safely as they possibly can. Right now I am rocking my baby to sleep while talking to my friends on video call, and usually it's easier to do that when I'm carrying him, when he's on the carrier. And that's one of the reasons why I like having him in the carrier, because I'm able to talk on the phone, I'm able to text people back, I'm able to watch movies or videos while he's taking his nap. And thank you for sticking around till the end of this video. I hope to see you again on my next video. Have a good rest of your day, and bye for now.